Hey guys, welcome to Six's Overdrive. Today we're going to give you some tips on how to stay safe on your motorcycle. Let's roll! First things first, put on proper gear. Ever hear of ATGATT? What it means is all the gear, all the time. This is definitely the safest way to ride a motorcycle. Now, is it extremely uncomfortable in the summer? Absolutely. Are you going to feel like Reverend Fred Phelps at a Village People concert when you decide to go out to the mall? Absolutely. Do I practice ATGATT religiously? Absolutely not. Here's my rule of thumb. If I'm going to go out for a ride, and it's just a motorcycle ride, at bare minimum I'm going to take pants, a good pair of leather shoes, a riding jacket, and a full face helmet. If your sole purpose is riding, I think in my mind you wear the best protective equipment that you have available to you. But when it comes to the extreme heat, I'm the first to admit that I dress more for being off my bike than being on it. Is that dumb? Probably. What I usually go with when it gets hot is one of these open face helmets, maybe a t-shirt, a set of jeans, a pair of skate shoes, and a nice set of ventilated gloves. But please do me a favor, whatever you do, no shorts and flip-flops, and always wear eye protection. Okay, we're all geared up. So, let's not just race off quite yet. First of all, we want to make sure our bike is up to date mechanically. Now, we do this every springtime and probably the fall, make sure that our mechanic looks over the bikes, or if you're good mechanically, you do it yourself. But there's a couple quick things you do before you go on a ride when your bike is warming up. Let's hit them. Tire pressure. Check. Chain tension. Check. Brake lever. Brake pedal. Check. Adjust the mirrors. Check. Clutch. Gear engagement. Check.
One of the easiest ways to stay safe on a motorbike is to get close to the center line. Why? Well, number one, it gives you a clear view of what's coming. Number two, it gives you an escape route in case you have Barbie or Ken texting in the turbo diesel behind you. Number three, in these positions you are as far away as possible from merging traffic, which gives you more time and space to react. When you have to drive on a 2, 3, or 4 lane interstate, it gets a little harder to judge, but the rule is to stay on the driver's side of the lane and crowd the line to make sure you can see a few vehicles in front of the car in front of you. Since we're on the subject of how to ride a bike safely, I'll point out the obvious: no weaving in and out of traffic. Always pass on the driver's side. Weaving in and out and speeding in congested traffic will be covered in a future video called How to Get Sandwiched in Between Two Vehicles. When approaching an intersection, make sure you make eye contact with the other drivers waiting at the intersection. There are so many signs and warnings that can be gleaned by doing this. Are they paying attention? Do they see you? Are they texting? Are they hot? One thing that really drives me nuts about cagers is when they tint their side windows. For some reason, these are the same guys that text and pull out in front of you at the last second. Just as a side note, keep 2 fingers on the brake lever whenever you enter a busy intersection. You know, intersections are like a box of Cracker Jacks. There's always a surprise and it's always crappy. Keeping yourself safe on a motorcycle really comes down to you being responsible for everything and everyone else on the road. The temptation on a motorcycle to hit high speeds, stunt, and drive recklessly is always there due to their intoxicating power and handling characteristics. Just remember, when you act irresponsibly on a motorcycle, and almost all of us have, you have a very high chance of injuring or killing yourself and or others. Save your stunting for an empty parking lot, your high speeds for a lonely stretch of intersection-free road, and your peg grinding for the mountains. Till next time, 6 Overdrive, out.